Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and we are live in the QB Huddle podcast studio. I am Tim Smith, joined by my podcast partner, Lo, and we are, of course, produced by New Era Media. Lo, how the heck are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Waking up, played some football yesterday a little bit, but yeah, good to go.
That's what happens, right? We got to wake up late night last night. Of course, the World Series went deep into the night. I don't know if you got home in time to watch some of that, but wow, what a fun evening of World Series baseball and football yesterday that we had college wise. Although we have to address this quickly for the masses. ESPN pulled a fast one on all of us in Disney yesterday morning. I know I went to go watch NFL Game Day on YouTube TV. It wasn't there. Lo, it wasn't there. So I went to Disney. There it was. I could watch that, but then it became 11 o'clock and the games came on. And guess what? I didn't have access to any games that were being played by ESPN. Imagine my surprise. I wanted to watch North Texas take on Navy. Great game. 10 minutes from my house. I should have just went to the game. Instead, I had to pay $300 to unlock ESPN Plus, Super Plus, for the rest of the year. Because all of a sudden, I wake up one day, I don't have ESPN on any of my platforms. Lo, what's going on, man? What are we doing?
Well, congrats on your ESPN premium. Sounds like package of college football just for UNT, I guess.
Well, I wanted ESPN as a whole. Like, golly, I didn't have
I noticed
ESPN,
this a while back.
Too.
I noticed this a while back. I noticed this a while back. The changes were coming. I watched Raw, and one of the pay-per-view events, ESPN only, and I had to figure out how to navigate that. But my TV provider, so through my internet and TV at home, I get ESPN. So awesome.
Do you still get ESPN as of this morning?
Yes.
You're sure about? Okay, well, maybe it was just YouTube TV, which is my TV provider. Screwed the pooch, or maybe they're colluding with Disney. Luckily, I have Disney stock, so I look at that $300.
I don't know if it's a collusion. It's contracts. Contracts end, and it's we're just.
Here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. I don't know if you're like me. I'm a guy that likes to watch a Foursquare, and those aren't the only 4 games I want. Maybe there's another game I want to watch over here. So when those games are in a low or commercials, I'm switching to the other game, and on YouTube TV, well, God, that's easy to do. But now I'm in an ESPN app. Then I've got to come out of the ESPN app, and then I've got to go to YouTube TV to find the other game. And the navigation skill needed to watch several games at once by ESPN pulling this off is ridiculous. But you know what you don't need a subscription paid for to watch? Is us, the QB Huddle podcast. And we got some big things going on, folks. We are I can't talk about it too much, but we are in talks with another partnership with another group that is going to take us more globally. I say that because they have studios all over the United States. We're going to be on a different platform. Our show will look different, feel different, sound different, and hopefully we will be rising with this group, and we'll talk about it after some more discussions happen on Monday. But Brandon, B. Frank, and I, our producer, got to have a nice discussion with them last week. And it looks like things are moving in the right direction. They certainly want us to be a part of the family there. And so look for changes coming soon within the next couple of weeks. That said, let's get into football. Should we? Should we get into some football?
11-11, make a wish. Let's talk football. Let's do it.
Woo! Thursday night, we had quite a game. And the only reason we bring this up is because possibly the true NFL MVP this year, and I've never really given him that moniker until this year. Lamar Jackson showed up, and the Ravens looked completely different. They beat the tar out of the Dolphins. Literally, a GM was fired the next day. Mike McDaniel somehow has kept his job, but Lamar Jackson, when you come out like that, and your team looks like a peewee team, and then you come back and your team looks like a Super Bowl contender, that tells me that you are an MVP style player. And so Lamar Jackson, welcome back to the NFL, my friend. What'd you think coming away from that game?
I mean, you touched on it. It was the Lamar show. It pretty much was, welcome back, 4 touchdowns. I would say MVP for him again for sure. But the defense has always looked good as well when Lamar shines. So they force turnovers or just the team energy feed off him. Like that's how you
Yes.
know he's an MVP. He's not just a quarterback, you know. Plus you're down on two slump. He needed some PTO. Maybe Lamar needed some PTO.
Maybe.
But yeah, you got that GM fired. That's a major front office shakeup when that happens. So Mike McDaniel's definitely possibly next on the chopping block, especially if the offense keeps, you know, sputtering the way it is.
They've committed to him for the rest of the year, and I think that's just kind of internal fortitude to say we've let our GM go. We've got to figure that out. You know, let's not burn the church on fire and get rid of our head coach too, and then just totally throw the season in the dumpster. But I would say without hesitation, Black Monday, Mike McDaniel is going to be a part of that.
Is Tua? They're hoping shows value so they can trade him. I'm assuming too. I have no idea.
I'm not trading
crazy.
for Tua. I'm not trading for Tua.
Well,
nope, not for anything. Yeah. Not for anything. But I'm not an NFL GM, so I'm obviously don't have the brains power enough to be an NFL GM. Although I can tell you, I'm not trading for Tua.
I guess walking away from this game, the Ravens are not gone. They're not dead. They're still here. I know that division's tough, but they reminded everyone as long as 8's around, there's big time chance.
I agree with you, and especially because the Steelers now are stumbling, right? And they don't. Sometimes they look good, sometimes not so good. Sometimes Aaron Rodgers looks great. Sometimes Aaron Rodgers looks like Jets Aaron Rodgers. And wow, the Steelers keep stumbling, and the Ravens are going to come right back into this thing. I agree with you. I thought they were dead. They're not dead. Lamar Jackson makes all the difference there. And to this afternoon's game is really going to have a lot to do with how the Ravens progress throughout the year. So, yeah, welcome back, Lamar. Guess what else Lamar did this week? Not sure if you saw this. Lamar Jackson is a terrific leader. He went into the locker room. He had all the fun stuff taken out, arcade games, video games. He said he would have taken the TVs out if they could have, but they've got them off. So if you think you're in the locker room to have fun and chill and relax, that's not happening in Baltimore. We're here to get serious. We're get back in this playoff hunt. Lamar Jackson's back, and man, I back him 1,000%. Good job, Lamar.
Yeah, we all like that. The old football heads like that. It's a good move. Some people are probably mad, but it's what's best for the team right now.
True, it's what's best for team. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Chicago Bear fan himself. Mr. Marcus Watson is currently watching the show. He also helps us with some of our social media and helped us with a new sponsor that we are going to talk about also in the coming weeks. I have to get the product first because I got to try it. And Lo, you've got to try it. We got to see if we like this stuff. And if we like it, then we will push it on you like some pushers. That's what we will be. Energy drink pushers. That's what we will be. Don't come for me. Anyway, let's talk about injuries. Shall we talk about injuries?
Yeah,
not a quarterback.
It's a non-QB one, right? Yeah, non-QB.
Non-QB. Do you want to take this? Do you want to start this off because?
Man. Travis Hunter has been placed on IR with a knee injury, non-contact, which is always scary, at a practice on Thursday. That's not what you want to hear. So, not what you want to hear. I'm not speculating on this one because I want to see him finish the season.
So do I. I haven't been able to watch a lot of Jaguar games. What I have watched, I've enjoyed from him. He hasn't been as dynamic maybe as some had hoped. It's taken him a little bit of time to acclimate. He's getting better, right? He had some crazy catches a couple weeks ago, but now he's out non-contact. Never like to hear that. Hopefully it's not too serious. Here's not an injury, but we have a benching. I wish we had like a red siren. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Spencer Rattler, who I've watched since high school, has been benched for Tyler Shough. How do you say this dude's name?
I have no Shough. I'm going with Shough.
He's going to start today for the New Orleans Saints. I don't expect the Saints to look much different. Do you? I mean, maybe a little bit.
I don't know if they're less mobile. I think he's going to stand back there and throw the ball. Last week he did run around a little bit, but that's because that's where the game flow was already in. Rattler, the pocket was shifting. I think they settled this guy down a little bit more. Maybe he throw. I don't think the Saints have enough. I know they're sold on their receiving core, and they got. Well, he's fast, and he went to Ohio State, and and these guys are good. That's fine. They don't mesh well. I don't think they have an identity. I think Kellen Moore needs a couple of years. So go to Kamara.
Years.
It's all that would be my show.
Okay.
Tip. My show tip is
your
throw the ball to Kamara.
Listen. Welcome to the NFL. You got to play the Los Angeles Rams at 5-2 that are looking to do damage. I don't see this debut, and he did play a little bit last week, but his starting debut, I don't see this being record breaking of any kind unless it's negative in some sort. The Rams are about to put foot to ass there in LA for Tyler Shough, Shough, whatever your name is. Next up,
just know the Saints are only looking for probably like stability with Shough. Come out here, maybe throw a touchdown and a pick. Maybe throw for 200, but lots of incompletions. Like they just want some type of balance. Rattler had 6 INTs in the last 3 games. You're averaging 2, man. You gotta go.
And bad INTs. And please forgive my face. I know it looks ugly. Like I just smelled something terrible. I have the pregame from NFL Network, and the Green Bay Packers just ran out of the locker room in the ugly throwbacks.
You caught yourself wanting to shit. You caught yourself wanting to throw up, huh?
Oh God, it's so ugly. It's not as ugly as what the Steelers wore. What was that last week with their Charlie Brown uniforms? But this Packer uniform is. Go back to the drawing board. I like the helmets. The helmets look cool. They got like a leather feel to them, but the jerseys. Ugh. Anyway, back to the Saints. They're about to get clobbered. Jane Daniels, tonight's game. The Seahawks take on the Washington Commanders. Seattle, Washington. I think you made that joke off camera. Jane Daniels looks to be back. He won't have number 17. He's going to be out today. McLaurin will not play tonight. But it's good to see Jane Daniels back. He hasn't been quite as dynamic as a year ago, but this is a big game for the Seahawks to kind of rise and keep ahead or keep pace with the Rams anyway. And then Washington needs to get back into this thing.
Yeah, Washington needs this game. Jane Daniels needs this game. Seattle's on a tear. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll get into the picks later. That's all I want to go to straight when I hear that game. But Darnold's playing well. Daniels needs it. He's expected to start. That's just the good news first. There was no questionable this week. There was no will he, won't he. Tough matchup, but huge opportunity to prove that he can stand in the pocket and throw it. That defense in Seattle is top 5 probably in pressure rate.
And one of the toughest places to play in all of the NFL with the 12th man and all the things that come with that. Of course, a night game probably be. And I apologize. I am wrong. It is not in Seattle. It's in Washington. So that being said, that changes dynamics for me just a little bit. That's a long trip for Seattle. Number one, first and foremost. I know the clocks go back and all those things this weekend. By the way, if you didn't change your clock back, it is not 12:20 Central Time right now. It is actually 11:20 Central Time.
Fantasy lineups. Oh my God, I didn't set my lineup.
So that game's in Washington tonight. But again, Seattle, boy, they look good. But Washington's tough place to play at night as well. All right, let's get into fantasy. You just talked about it. We started a little bit late this morning. People are going to be scrambling, listening to what Lowe has to say with his fantasy picks because you've been kind of on the money. So give me some start 'em and sit 'em today, and then I'm going to bless everybody with a prize pick team. So let's get into it.
Oh, you're going to help us win some money. Awesome.
That's right.
So here we go for your fantasies. I'm going to wrap it up at the end. I'll give you a quick kind of rundown here, a fun one, but let's get into the quick stardoms, okay? Patrick Mahomes. This is a double. It's a double. It's a twofer. I don't care which one you got. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Both of these guys need to start. When they play each other, they got to be. This is wonderful. It's an A+ versus A-, right? Yeah. Who's it going to be? Time will tell. In fantasy, you'll take the A or the A-, right? Another one's my guy, right? Number 10. He's playing Atlanta. Drake May. He's averaging like 3 touchdowns a game right now. You got to play him. He's still a tier 2 in fantasy because he does spread it around. But one of these times he's going to get greedy. He's got a favorable matchup. He's a good start. And lastly is your guy, Indiana Jones. He's going up against Aaron Rodgers. This is a good matchup. He's got rising value. He's already heading up. And Pittsburgh's defense, I hate to say it, it's been exploitable, right? And he can run. People forget it. I think I got a rushing touchdown coming from Daniel Jones today.
Okay. All right. Well, you always ask me for sleepers. I'm going to give you two of them. Two guys that I'm really shocked you didn't name. The first one is the first one's going to be in the ugliest jerseys of the day, and that's Jordan Love taking on the Carolina Panthers in Green Bay. After coming off beating up on Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, I expect Jordan Love to have another big one today just to back up what we saw a week ago. And then the other guy that you did not mention is your guy at home, the 6-2 Patriots, Drake May. Why aren't you giving Drake May a start in fantasy against the wheeling Atlanta Falcons? I'm not understanding. Help me understand.
I said Drake May in Atlanta.
Did you?
He's averaging 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Oh my!
You should have said your guy here. So it's funny you say Love though. Can you double back to Love because it's like 16 to 17 mile per hour winds in Green Bay. That's the only reason why he got bumped out of my.
Oh, see, this is why I don't play fantasy, folks. I don't pay attention to all that mumbo.
And then another one, chance of rain potentially. So just to help, I did follow you. So we'll get to your picks in 1 second, but I got to give you the bad guys, the sit-ems. Don't start these guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to double back to your stardom, okay? Because Justin Herbert, for the 2 touchdowns, it might rain today. So it might rain in Nashville, I believe. Anyway, my sit-ems real quick. C.J. Stroud, he's ranked much lower. The matchup's tough. It's Denver's defense. I don't care if Pastor Tane's not playing. Denver's defense they like to be thieves in the night. It's that rookie QB risk with CJ Stroud. I'm seeing it again. He looks like a rookie. That's what it reminds me of. But he played well his rookie year, so it's tough when you see it. Man, put the Mac 10 away. Mac Jones has to sit today against the Giants. That defense is the Giants' like spear. Tip of the spear is that defense for them. Okay. And then we talked about it earlier. Shough needs to sit too. So rookie start, big risk. Just don't play him. I don't know who would, but don't play him. And if you had any crazy doubt in your mind, don't play Geno Smith. All right, I gave you all the guys that we probably should sit, okay?
What about Jared Goff? Do you not like Jared Goff at home versus a Minnesota team that really hasn't looked good at all?
He's another one that got bumped. Him and Love were my sleepers. I can't give everyone. I just like Daniel Jones over Pitt. You see, I gave 4 today. I couldn't even limit it to 2. Okay. So Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, they're 2 for 1 because of the competitiveness. They're both going to play well. Drake May, Daniel Jones, those are your stardoms. And then put the Mac 10 away. Don't start CJ Stroud. Fade those guys these week. And then Shough and Geno, emergency options only. You're probably better off going to pick someone up from the waiver wire right now.
And so what about Aaron Rodgers? You said we should start Andrew Luck. Are you playing Aaron Rodgers against that Colt defense right now?
I am not playing Aaron Rodgers today.
I said Andrew Luck. I meant Daniel Jones. Why did I say Andrew Luck?
Oh yeah, we're playing Daniel Jones, but
like 6 years ago.
We're not starting. That's when you probably played fantasy last. That's why, Tim. But we are not starting. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Simply because there's better options available.
Fair enough. Well, folks, I like Prize Picks. And over the last couple of weeks, I've gotten into Prize Picks thanks to our other co-host, Brandon Newey. And I've been winning. I have won 4 out of the 5 games that I've played. So if you don't know how it works, you get in there and there's guys in there with stats. And you pick over under whatever the stats they're predicting on Prize Picks, and you win some money. Oddly enough, I've been playing on bonus money from Prize Picks for the last 3 weeks because I continue to win. And here I am today. I have a bonus bet. It's $10. I'll win $34 if everyone does what they say they do, what they're supposed to do here in the noon games. And then I'll do another one for the 3 o'clock games. And I'll probably, now that the bye weeks are here, we have limited 3 o'clock games. I'll add the Sunday night game. I'll add a player or two from that. But here's what we have. And I urge you to copy what I'm doing and maybe bet some more money if you're not as conservative as me. I like my money, but hey, if I were to bet $20 on this, I'd win $70, right? I'm not willing to bet $20 because I'll stress out and I'll get more bald than I already am. So here we are. Gibbs in Detroit. The bet is that he will score more than a half a touchdown. Essentially, you need him to score 1 touchdown. He's going to score a touchdown, so I've got the over there. Jonathan Taylor, he is said 0.5 touchdowns. Again, he needs to score 1 touchdown. I've got the over there. Bo Nix, needs to throw one touchdown pass for me today, and I will get that. And then Justin Herbert, well, he needs to throw 2 touchdowns today. I think he'll do that. And if all those players do that, Low, I will win $34. Have you copied my lineup for this game and take advantage of Tim Jitsu picks? I love it. Let's win some money.
I did.
We're going to get rich today.
I followed you. And everyone out there, bear with me. Tim is like a kid that found a new toy. As he plays with it, just watch and observe and follow along as he gives you prize picks almost for dummies, if you will. Those that have played before are looking at
newbies, not dummies.
For newbies. Okay. He's having fun, and I remember when I was having fun with prize picks.
I don't like where you're going with this. I feel like you're making fun of me right now in front of the whole world.
It's great though, because you know what? You have to let people make fun of you because you're winning. People made fun of me when I was only doing two play bets. I was doing 2 play bets at $2, and I would do like 10 of them, and they would all hit. And it still comes out, but it's only 2 plays. And they're like, why don't you go bigger? Then I went bigger. Now I'm here talking with you about how I followed you on prize picks.
2 weeks ago, I put in $100 to this thing. I today have $177 in my account. So I think I'm doing good. In the words of Charlie Sheen, I am winning, and you can't stop me. And so anyway, I'm just trying to help, man. I mean, if someone wants to bet more than that, you can win a lot more. And if you want to send me a commission, I'm here for it, right? I need to pay bills too. Golly. Let's get into a couple matchups.
Yeah, speaking of these matchups, you can bet on all these games individually too. So let's just roll into some of these high profile matchups today.
Well, we're not picking yet, but we are just going to talk about the nuances of these games. I've got this game in here. I was going to wear his jersey, but I wore it the other day. And of course, I wanted to, Josh Allen is back on the big stage tonight with Patty Mahomes. So I had to bring out the Josh Allen jersey. But the Minnesota Vikings are in Detroit, a place that J.J. McCarthy has never lost in the state of Michigan. J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings are in Detroit today. The Vikings trying to stay alive. They still are down offensive linemen. Their team is still a little bit in shambles, and the Lions are the Lions. But that's a great game to watch. 2 ex-Wolverine teammates, by the way. Hutch on one side, J.J. McCarthy on the other. Who's going to get the better of the two today? Just in that matchup alone, do you think? I don't think it's good for J.J. I don't know. What do you think?
Nah, it's not. Yeah. JJ, he's settling in. It's like rookie start over 3.0 now. Like, I feel like he's had 3 rookie starts now, debuts. This is the 3rd debut. So, he had last year's preseason. He had this year's start. Now he's been out. Now he's back again. I don't know. Let's see how he does, but just stay healthy.
Never lost in Michigan.
This is a dangerous game to come back. This is a dangerous game to come back to.
It is. That defense is scary. But he's never lost in the state of Michigan. Let's be clear on that. Let's go, JJ.
Jared Goff does not lose a lot in the state of Michigan either.
Well, I hope not. That's where he plays his home games. I don't know what we're talking about. The Colts play Pittsburgh. We kind of touched on this in fantasy. The 7-1 Indianapolis Colts go into Pittsburgh, a team that came out kind of hot but has sizzled off since, really needs to keep winning. I don't know if they can get it done today. I think that this Colt team is special. This might be the team that we look at in January and goes, wow, we never saw this coming, right? Maybe even February. But a big game, the young gun, another young gun going in to Pittsburgh to take on the old rusty gun. Are you looking forward to it? Tell me you're at least looking forward to watching this in the noon slate.
I am. I'm hoping it stays relevant the entire time, though. This is one of those games that could go rough pretty quickly. If Aaron Rodgers comes out pretty hot, I think Pittsburgh's defense is going to be the one to watch, man. Daniel Jones is going to have to throw the ball. They're not going to just let Taylor run for 3 touchdowns. There's no way. I can't see that.
Disagree.
On a Pittsburgh defense, I can't.
Well, we've been waiting for the Pittsburgh defense to play well. And
they're getting tore up in the past, but the run, they're holding their own.
Jonathan Taylor's a beast. And I tell you, that whole team has been great on all 3 phases, even the punt team that we rarely see because Daniel Jones has been on fire. Here's another game. We didn't talk about this in the injury report because we're not really sure that he's injured. Let's talk about this for just a second. The Arizona Cardinals come to Dallas. K1's never lost at AT&T Stadium. K1 isn't playing today. and you feel, Lo, that the Cardinals are done with him and looking to move on. The trade
I mean,
deadline's next week. Who wants
yeah.
Kyler Murray next week?
When your coach came out and said he's suited out, he's healthy, and he might play a role. I don't know how you might play a role as
Right.
a
That's why
running
we didn't say he's
quarterback.
injured
Like,
because he's not.
yeah, he's not. I don't know. Yeah, so to me, yeah, he's on the way out. Who's looking for a QB? Who thinks they can be somewhat relevant with who they where they're at? Who had an injury that's lingering longer than they want? Similar to Flacco. Bengals went out and got Flacco. I don't know who's out for this. I have no
I
idea.
am racking my brain right now trying to think who needs a quarterback. Maybe the Dolphins look to move up, but they would have to bench Tua to make that move. I don't see that happening. I don't know. I have to put my thinking cap on. Let's revisit this before Tuesday because that's when the trade
Absolutely.
deadline is, and I'm sure we'll have some news to share by Tuesday. And I had this as a Sunday night game because that's what I thought it was. It's not. It's the afternoon game of the week. Well, I believe this is on CBS. Kansas City takes on the Buffalo Bills for the last time at Highmark Stadium. This is a game that here early in the season, middle of the season, usually the Bills win, and then we look for the replay of that in the AFC title game, and then the Chiefs do what the Chiefs do. But the Chiefs are rising. The Bills have been falling. This is a game to me. Maybe the Bills, this could make them crash and burn if they don't win this game this afternoon. What do you think? It's a dangerous game.
I don't know. I don't know. It's dangerous for the Bills because this whole last time at so and so, I heard that when the Patriots traveled there and you lost. And it feels almost like this year, Josh Allen and the Bills are getting the best of whoever goes up in there. And it's supposed to be the other way around, but you're hyping up the away team. You're hyping up the away team when they travel to this stadium that it's only going to be the last time. And I don't care if we're 2-5. If we win tonight, we beat the Bills the last time in their stadium. Josh Allen's getting punched left and right. He's got to step up this game. Like, it's got to be the Josh Allen show from here on out. If not, the Bills are in deeper trouble than we think.
Oh gosh, yeah, I agree with you, especially with the way the Chiefs have been playing and the resurgence of the New England Patriots. They get a big win today, and the Bills drop one this afternoon. It's all bad. It's all bad in Buffalo. All bad in Buffalo. So we're gonna get to the picks in just a moment, but before we do that, you know what we have to do. It's Sunday morning, and I have to give you my tower. Who's in the tower? Who's moved? It's Josh Allen's tower, but he's not even in the top. Where is Josh Allen? Is he even there? Is he hanging out in the tower? Is he outside this week? I don't know, but you want to get into it? Are you ready? Because you haven't seen it yet.
Let's do it. I never get to see this. And guys, once again, this is the PSA we do every week. Excuse his picks. They're called fluid. And this is right now QBs. Sometimes he's crazy. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't know what to tell me. Well, here we go. Number 10. This is going to upset some people, particularly Cowboys fans. Oh, we've got something going on. We've got music. We've got
the tower. The tower. That's what's going on.
Oh, I don't see it. I see something else.
I don't either. I'm sure it's going to build itself from the ground up, though.
Here we go.
Your lobby. Give me some lobby players first before you get into your top 10.
Ooh.
Give me some lobby players.
Give me two.
Give me two guys. Give me two guys that are hanging around in the lobby. They're not in there, but they almost were.
They almost were. Two guys that are hanging out. Well, one of them is Aaron Rodgers. And they're both super old. The other one is Joe Flacco. They're hanging out in the lobby.
They're at the hotel bar by themselves.
That's right. Ends. They were in the tower. They had the whole level of the tower, but they've been kicked out of the tower. And that's just the way things go. Sometimes you can get in, you can get out. But let's get into it. Dak Prescott is at number 10. He was at number 5 a week ago, and then the Cowboys lost another game. Dak Prescott did not play good last week. He had 2 interceptions. There's a reason that you drop in the tower. That's just what it is. He was on the 5th floor. He's down on the 10th floor. You want to talk about MVP? You got to play like an MVP. Number 9, all the way from number 6, is Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not been getting the job done recently. Sometimes there's got to be other guys moving up, moving down. The Bucs didn't play last week. I get it. But you go from number 6 to number 9. He's still there. Baker Mayfield can get back in this thing, but the Bucs have to start winning again. At number 8, and this individual was not in the tower a week ago. He was in the lobby, in the bar, hanging out by himself, but he's back at home this week. Jared Goff comes in at number 9. At number 7, and this feels disrespectful after what we saw on Thursday night. So I apologize to all of his fans and to this man. I expect that he will move up. He was not in the tower a week ago. He's been injured. So this was a little bit of a guess of what we were going to see. But Lamar Jackson comes in at number 7. And folks, I apologize. He needs to be higher. And he will be. Moving forward, Lamar Jackson's
back. We can't say that. We can't say that. He is at number, what is he, 6? What'd you say,
he's
7?
He's at 7, coming in.
So he's at 7, and that's where he's at. Because why? No one else has played yet. You can't put him in the tower just because everyone else hasn't had the opportunity. Okay. You can revisit your tower next week.
Fair enough. Coming in at number 6, all the way from number 10, and this guy wasn't even in the tower a couple weeks ago, but suddenly has the leaguer. He is the league leader in touchdown passes, and this hurts me. It's Jalen Hurts, all the way to number 6. I probably should put him higher, but I just can't. My fingers wouldn't do it. So he's at number 6. At number 5, and he probably
quarterback, right? Just want to make sure he plays quarterback. Okay.
Yeah. At number 5, he should probably be lower. But he jumped up a little bit from number 7. That's Josh Allen. All right, Josh Allen is creeping his way back in. He had a good game last week. Did what he was supposed to do. At number 4, and he hasn't moved. Sam Darnold. What's he going to do tonight? Will he continue to roll tonight? I think he will. At number 3, a guy I think is going to have a big game this afternoon. That's Drake May. He was at number 3 a week ago, and he hasn't moved. Matthew Stafford comes in at number 2. He was at number 2 a week ago. He hasn't moved. He hasn't done anything to move up or move down. And here's the guy, and he could move or stay where he is based on this afternoon's performance. But number 1 right now at his rightful spot, according to most, is Patrick Mahomes at the top of the tower in the penthouse. What say you about Tim's tower?
Drake May needs to be number 2. I agree with Matt Stafford not doing anything to move him up or down last week, but I do think Drake May consistently did what he did last week and a little bit more to move up. But there's a bias in me, possibly, maybe, I don't know. And secondly, you set yourself up for a doozy, if you will, for next week, because if Patrick Mahomes is already number 1 and Josh Allen is trying to creep up and get smacked back down by Patrick Mahomes, how far do you fall? Especially with Lamar, we know he's going to be cracked up higher. We know he's moving up. So I'm curious to see how your tower shakes up next week. I see it getting a little bit more violent and active in there.
Could Josh Allen get kicked out of his own tower? I don't know.
Baker's almost out, and he held the penthouse for a minute.
Yeah, well, Baker's not going to get pushed out this week. And I lied. I said they didn't play last week. They did. It's forgettable. But they don't play today. I don't suspect that he will move out of the tower by not playing. It's hard to get pushed out when you're not playing. But you could.
If other guys play better, yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. We love the tower. It's every week.
Love the tower. It's great.
I love when people argue with me. That makes me the happiest. And Cowboy fans are going to come for me, and I don't care. Come for me. Call me whatever you want. Clown. Whatever you got. But I thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And you know I'm right. You just can't admit it because you're a Dak fan. All of you. Anyway.
You're a Dak fan. You're a Cowboys fan, so you're a Dak fan. There you go.
I'd be okay if we let Dak walk out of the building today and just kept Kyler here. Just say, you know what? Just bring your stuff. You're here anyway. Just stay here. Get you an apartment for a couple weeks till you get settled. You're our new quarterback. Dak, you can go with Arizona if you want. That'd be awesome. Oh, if we could do that today, if we could just make that happen.
No, he should go to the Saints. reunite with Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott.
That'd be fine too. Just get out of Dallas, but it's never going to happen. All right, let's get into our picks because it's 11:42, and we got to let the people go. We got to get the snacks on the griddle and the air fryer or whatever people are doing because we got to get ready for football. Up first, noon games. Can't wait for this one. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears go to Cincinnati to take on the ever-aging Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals. I got the Bears. I got the Bears rolling into Cincinnati and doing Bear things. The defense is looking great. Caleb's getting better and better and better. I've got the Bears today. What say you?
Yeah, I got the Bears. Caleb's statistically, he gets off a little snub he's on, but he throws some touchdowns this game. He wins comfortably. I don't see this being a problem.
All right, let you go on this one. Detroit is going to host the Minnesota Vikings. I can already tell you these two games are going to be in my four square. Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy at Detroit, Hutch versus J.J., two Michigan Wolverines. What do you got today, buddy?
I think you're hyping it all up for nothing. JJ has a rough day. The Lions beat JJ in Michigan. People feel no different. Here's your loss. Lions win at least a couple touchdowns.
JJ McCarthy has never lost a football game in the state of Michigan. It won't start today. This is the upset of the day. The Minnesota Vikings beat the Detroit Lions by a touchdown late in the fourth quarter.
Okay, now go like this. Go like this for me. Go like that. Because that's the prayer you just threw. Got it.
Why did I do it? What am I doing?
There you go. That's Tim's prayer for the day. The Vikings beat the Lions in Detroit.
In Detroit. All right, here we go. Buckle up, guys. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Carolina is traveling to Green Bay. This should be an easy one. I'm not even thinking about this. This is Green Bay all day, especially if it's raining and windy and all the other nonsense that you told me about because I didn't check the weather there. I've got Green Bay.
I'm going to tune in, and I think Green Bay takes this one as well. But if there is some early and often action for Rico Dowdle, then there's some I was a Cowboy when Micah was there. A little bit of he's running the ball, and they just committed and said that he earned his touches, and they should give him more than Chuba. So they're not doing this split thing. So let's see what happens. But you could tune away pretty quickly for sure. But I got Green Bay winning still. Keep. Panthers have made it exciting this year, so let's continue. Let's see if they can keep that going.
They have. They've made it somewhat exciting. The Denver Broncos. To me, the surprising Broncos. To you, not so surprising Broncos. You've been on their side. Bo Nix, I will tell you, I'm starting to come to the side. I mean, I was on U Jersey this weekend. I ordered myself the ageless Aaron Rodgers black and gold jersey. But I think the next one might have to be a Bo Nix throwback Bronco jersey off of U Jersey. Wow. Denver goes to Houston. I see a blowout today.
I think CJ Stroud tries. I like his effort as of late, but no, it's a blowout, man. I'm with you. I don't know if you looked at my pick sheet or if we just see the same things, but it's Sean Payton for me, not Bo Nix. That's why I've been more secure over there. That guy does wonderful things as a Spurs fan and a Patriots fan. You know a good coach, or when you see one, a longevity. He does things the right way. Could have been a Cowboy, but that's another show topic, I guess, later. But yeah, they're doing well. Bo Nix is the product of him doing well. You're Drew Brees, but you can run. I'm excited to watch Bo Nix do his thing. It's really how much.
All right, you do. I've seen and getting to know you over the last couple of years better than I did before. You do know a good coach when you see one. I'll give you that. You do.
Yeah.
Put it. So let's move on.
My words, huh? Yeah.
This is a pretty simple one. I don't even think we need to talk about it. I have not looked it up. I have not watched any other pregame shows today, so I'm not sure if it's Michael Penix or Kirk Cousins. I don't think it matters. Atlanta goes New England. New England, they're going to run through Atlanta today. No issues. Drake May is going to have a huge day. I've got New England for you today.
I think the most confusing thing is that right there. Is it Penix? Is it Cousins? I think it's Penix. And I want to see a young matchup. Anytime Drake May gets to go against someone in the past couple classes that are drafted within the same, I want to see that action to show them just exactly. It gives me a good measuring tool of how we did.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Shout out to Brandon Newey, who, by the way, played golf this morning. It was a balmy 36 degrees in Dallas this morning when he teed off, just so everybody knows what kind of crazy people I hang out with. The San Francisco 49ers with the Mac attack, the Big Mac, headed into New York to play the Giants without Scattaboo. Just Jackson Dart now, just hanging out by himself. San Francisco 49ers coming to town. This is a tough game. This is a game that the Giants could steal from the 49ers. Do you think? Maybe, but probably not. I've got the 49ers.
No, I'm against you on this one. I got Billy the Kid, Jackson Dart. He's by himself. It doesn't matter. He's rolling up in there. I think he gets better from this because now he actually has to play quarterback, deliver the ball left and right, and we know he can. But he was having too much fun at the club with his boys, and it started to bleed into football. You know, they're looking messy and throwing scatter with the ball at the backfield. What are we doing? Like, it worked when you were handing it off. Why are you getting all cute and fancy? I think they go back to the basics here. Giants defense is good. They're at home. Mac 10's beat up. We all know it. I think he tries, puts up a fight, but the Giants win this one, and it's a good little confidence builder for them.
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with going back up left angle route. I think that route was perfectly good for him. And so
not
anyway,
for Scatterbo.
Poor Scattaboo. Oh God, that was disgusting. Did you see the injury?
I did.
Facing the wrong way. It was gross. Here's a great game. This is going to be a really fun game to watch, I think. I wouldn't have said that in the beginning of the season, but now that we're here, the 7-1 Indianapolis Colts travel to Pittsburgh. I always want to call it Heinz Field. I know it's not Heinz Field. The 4-3 Pittsburgh Steelers, who are honestly, even at 4-3, kind of on life support. What do you got going on there today? I'll let you go first.
It's funny you said preseason, man. Like, we would have been talking about Anthony Richardson playing Mason Rudolph or something like that. So
right?
then Aaron Rodgers strolls into town. Daniel Jones is winning. This game's cool. I think this game's going to be fun to watch. I think it goes for all 4 quarters. I got the Steelers winning because they're at home. It kind of hurts the Colts a little bit, but I got Steelers. Aaron Rodgers goes for 3 touchdowns.
Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's going to happen here is one thing that travels in the NFL is run game and defense. The Colts have both. Even if the Steeler defense can slow down the running game just a little bit, Indiana Jones has proven that he can win and beat you with his arm. I think the Colts are too much for the Steelers today. I think the Colts get it done. Sorry, Jarvis, if you're watching. Know you're a big Steelers fan from the Collin County crash. But this is a Colts day. I think this is the Colts' magical season moving forward. I got the Colts today. Big win.
Ooh.
Woo! We've got the Chargers also at noon. This is kind of a sleepy game. We've got the 5-3 Chargers coming off a big win to play the Tennessee Titans that got their first win a couple of weeks ago. Tennessee, I mean, do they have anything for the Chargers? I don't think so.
Only thing that makes this game even possible to swing the other way, it's the only game with possible rain in the forecast. Maybe balls get slippery.
I thought you said it was going to rain in Green Bay.
No, it's going to be windy in Green Bay.
Okay. So rain in Tennessee. Got you. That could
possible rain in Tennessee. I think with Justin Herbert coming to town. I don't know. They throw the ball a lot, so let's see what happens.
They can run the ball. Including Justin Herbert can run the ball. So
with everyone hurt, I don't know. Maybe Titans get a win today. I'm going Titans. Let's go Titans. Cam Ward capitalizes on the sloppiness of the day and brings out a close one, 17-14. There you go.
Oh, all right. Well, I've got the Chargers winning this one. Probably something like 24-3. Not very close. Not necessarily a blowout. Pretty boring game. Speaking of boring games, unless you're a Rams fan, this game at 3:05. The New Orleans Saints with new quarterback Tyler Shough is headed to play the Rams. Matthew Stafford on fire. They are 5-2. The Rams keep it rolling today without issue versus the Saints.
Dude, I can't fight you on that one. There's no way. It's going to be daily 9 to 5 work. You show up at 10, leave at 4. They're clocking in late and leaving early. Rams handle business easily today.
Easily. Now, here's a game. I don't know. I really don't know. This is the Jacksonville Jaguars at 4-3 without Travis Hunter, traveling to play the Raiders, who are 2-5, do nothing but turn the ball over, it seems, each and every week. But this is in Vegas at 3 o'clock. Jacksonville, kind of up and down, 4-3. I honestly don't know who's going to win this game. I can't even really, like, the Swami in me is not even trying to come out. I'm going to let you go first. I want to hear what you think is going to happen.
I don't know what faith. I don't know what faith you have in Las Vegas. I think the Jaguars win this game. Travis Hunter is a loss, but this guy was added really as addition to both sides of the ball. So they still have a complete football team. I think Trevor Lawrence handles business. So
okay,
Jacksonville.
I've got Jacksonville as well. You're right. What do you see in the Raiders? I see nothing in the Raiders. Jacksonville should win this game. This is not a game that I'll be watching. No. I can tell you that.
It's a safe one that I can say, and if it tunes in on Red Zone, because they score touchdowns, but I don't know how many touchdowns might even come from that game.
Exactly. So. Same thing with the Rams Saints game. I love watching Matthew Stafford, but come on, the Chiefs and Buffalo are playing at the same time. Let's not get into that game just yet. I want to talk about that game last because that's the biggest game of the week, right? Let's go to Sunday night tonight. Seattle in Washington. We kind of touched on it. Jaden Daniels should be back tonight, although Noah McLaurin. Seattle on the road. Can they take this show on the road? Midseason, night game, cold game in Washington as the Commanders host the Seattle Seahawks tonight.
I got Seattle going in and winning this game. They're that type of football team, I think. I think we should talk about Seattle in the same likes. It's just me. As we talk about the Colts, the Colts, they're surprising because of how they did it. But Seattle has done, you got rid of DK Metcalf. You traded Geno Smith. Like, you didn't just bring in Daniel Jones and sub him into your team. You made some big changes over there, and no problem. Smith and Jigba's doing great. Darnold's running the ball well. K9 with Kenneth Walker and Chardonnay. Like, they got a complete football team. Their defense is always good. They don't have the home 12th man with them right now, but the Commanders are trying to struggle. Like, they're struggling to find a win. So if they come out slow, I got Seattle.
Yeah, Jaden's been struggling just a little bit. The defense isn't nearly as good or stout as they were a year ago. And you're right, Seattle is on a roll, and it's all three phases. I look for Seattle to get the win tonight. Not a game I'm really excited to watch. I might tune in a little bit. Tomorrow night, forced to watch this game, unfortunately, because I am a Cowboy fan. But it's the Monday night game. The Dallas Cowboys, the 3-4-1 Dallas Cowboys, take on the 2-5 Arizona Cardinals, seemingly without K1 as a starting quarterback. Let me have it, man. Who do you got tomorrow?
I'm going to be upset, too, if he does play, because I'm starting Sam Darnold. I guess I got time still, but they could be waiting. I hate if they wait like that to say, like, the role will be larger. But as of now, it's Jacoby Brissett. Or maybe they're trying to do the right thing and start him, give him a chance. First time to mess up, put in Kyler. But I don't – do you start Jacoby Brissett? Because he's a quarterback going against the Cowboys. In fantasy. So I don't know. I would want this. I would take the Cardinals if Kyler was playing. Like, even coming up in, I would take the Cardinals.
You would.
He's a dynamic quarterback, and I feel like Cowboys don't do well with quarterbacks that, in general, just quarterbacks, period.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, here's my spiel. It's a primetime game, but it's at home. It's versus a team that is sub 500, versus a team that is seemingly having some quarterback issues, at least internally. I suspect that the Dallas Cowboys will look like world beaters Monday night, and all the Cowboy fans, the delusional Cowboy fans, will be back with, we're going to the Super Bowl, we're the best team in the NFC.
You're probably right.
Arizona has 2 wins, bro. All right, this is the game that we look great in. And
you're probably right.
Dak
and everyone
300.
They forget that Dak threw toe picks and no touchdowns last week and under 200. Yes, you're right.
Exactly. Last week, 188, 2 picks, no touchdowns. Looked like doo-doo. Terrible interception right before the half when you were in field goal range. We won't have
Today it goes
those.
for 300, 3 touchdowns, and everyone forgets, and it's against
Yep.
the.
Everyone
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's move on.
You know
You're
who
right.
doesn't
You're
forget?
right.
I don't forget, and I'm going to let all the clowns know that I don't forget. Right? You can call me Bozo. You can call me the Ronald McDonald, whatever clown you want to use. I'm not going to forget. All right, big game of the day. We're all looking forward to this game. I'm kind of surprised you don't have your Patty Mahomes jersey on
I
today.
couldn't do it today. I wanted to. I have it.
Oh.
Look. I kept it right here for this talk. Look.
There it is. Yes. Here, right on screen, Mahomes versus Allen, the game that we circle every single season when it comes on. This game in Buffalo, Highmark, last game ever between these two at Highmark, possibly. We could see a playoff game in Buffalo, but the Buffalo Bills have dropped the last two. Meanwhile, Kansas City, they're on the rise. But this is the type of game that could derail you if you're on the rise because it's a Buffalo team that's a little desperate, right? Especially when you see this Patriot team at what are the Patriots 6-2 also. So now and they've beaten you. So now you're not in the driver's seat in your division, and you've got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs coming to town. Man, this is a lot to take in. Mahomes has all his weapons. He's out there looking like a point guard. Josh Allen has not looked great the last couple of weeks. He's been turning the ball over. There's a lot going on into this game. I would not bet this game. Who do you have, though?
I'd take overs on everything. Yards. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's the one that we want. I'm surprised it's not at 7:00. But you can't make them all. You got to share the love, I guess. At least it's the midday with not a lot of other good games. I'm tuned in. Patrick Mahomes, do your thing. I think you go in there and you remind Josh Allen, no free passes, man. No free passes. And welcome to the current Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks. You're going to get everyone's best game. No different with Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, man, 15 goes in, gets the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I look at this game and I look at who needs it more. A couple of weeks ago, I would have said KC. Right now, I would say Buffalo needs it more. I just don't think that Buffalo defense has enough to slow down the Kansas City Chiefs enough. And the Buffalo offense, man, they're out of rhythm right now. So unless they can come out and get that all righted today, they did okay a week ago. They still didn't look great. They got a win they should have gotten. I'm with you. I've got the Chiefs in a nail biter, maybe even an overtime game. But
the Bills need Terminator. They need the Terminator. They need the Terminator.
They do.
The Bills
Come on,
need the
Terminator!
Let's get this going, man. We got about 15 seconds till these kickoffs. Send us off, man. Send us off.
We sure do. Hey, before I go, did you have a Halloween costume? I know we're a couple days past now. Did you have one?
I just wore a skeleton. I wore a big skeleton. We know yours takes the top prize.
Yeah, if you haven't
got a whole car for it.
That's true. I had my Batmobile, which is a Camaro that's wrapped in black with a bat symbol on the hood, bat symbols inside the car, leather seats with bat symbols on the hoodrest, on the headrest. It's a souped up, super loud, super fast car. People were coming by taking pictures all day. I was out there in my Batman costume. Go to my TikTok. You can see it all. Go to my TikTok.
It's great. Y'all check it out.
It was pretty fun. I had a great time. My wife was a saint for taking pictures and videos and dealing with me talking like Batman for about 6 hours. And now my voice also hurt. Well, let's get out of here. Lo, it's been a pleasure as always. Look for big things coming. But in the meantime, we are live once again on Tuesday at noon Central Time. Thank you to New Era Media. Thank you to allaccessfootball.com for the syndication. And thank you to all you QB huddlers for keeping in and tapping in with us. Enjoy your Sunday. It's going to be a great one. Until Tuesday, keep those chains moving, folks.
I like these Packers uniforms.
I do not. They are disgusting. They are, ugh.